Record to cloud. Okie dokie. We will get started in our mountain pose here. We'll close our eyes or take a soft gaze, check in, notice how you feel, what you're bringing to the chair this morning. And then notice the breath. So we were talking before class about like drinking something hot or taking a hot shower, but when it's hot out and that feeling cooler. But then there's also the Ayurvedic theory of that like increases like and opposites balance. So if you're already hot, to do something that is cooling keeps you more in balance than doing, say, something else that's hot. But I think there's some wiggle room on there. I do think there's some wiggle room. So we're actually going to do a bit of a cooling pranayama, a cooling breath when we're so hot here. So we're focusing on the breath. We're noticing how it feels. And then we're going to, on the inhale, breathe through a curled tongue. So open mouth, curled tongue. If you can't curl your tongue, which I guess not everybody can do, you would just have your mouth make a little circle. So not like a big, you know, like you're gonna grab a bite of something, just a tiny little circle of your mouth. And you're gonna inhale through the mouth, close your mouth, put your tongue on the roof of your mouth, and then exhale through your nose. So inhale through that curled tongue. So the breath is coming in and rushing over your tongue. You press the tongue on the roof of the mouth and exhale through the nose. You can do a couple more rounds of that. And then I want you to check in again and notice how that kind of pranayama makes you feel. Did you notice a cooling? To me, that pranayama feels a little bit more invigorating than calming. I mean, I don't feel like not calm, but I mean, I feel more refreshed kind of after a breath like that. And it's not a very difficult pranayama for me. So here we'll take a moment and set an intention or say an affirmation or even a dedication of this practice to someone. So an intention maybe to be more present. Affirmation, you would say it in the present tense. So I am thoughtful, I am kind, I am, you know, tolerant, whatever that may be, whatever you're kind of working on, but we're going to do it like we've already attained that. And then a dedication is simply calling someone into your mind, wishing them the best, sending the benefits of this class to them. And now on your next exhale, we're going to dip the chin towards the chest and round the back. So we're pressing the back, your spine towards the back of the chair, bringing your gaze towards your midsection. And on the inhale, sitting up tall, bringing the shoulder blades back, bringing the chin just a little bit above neutral. We'll move through these breaths and movements together here. And if you need to hold anywhere because it feels good, or you need to kind of wiggle, it's kind of nice to hold and kind of rock side to side. Maybe come to a different position and rock, move things around. And then we'll eventually end up back in our mountain pose, sitting up nice and tall. Take some wrist rolls here, one hand out to the side. And don't worry about going all the way up and over right now. Bring it up and bring it back down. We do this particular motion enough where we can just focus more on the breath and less on the whole movement. Inhaling. And exhaling. And then notice how, like, when your wrist is going, maybe you can feel it moving in your shoulder or different places. We're going to inhale both arms up, arms out wide. Bring them as high up as you can. Maybe they touch in the center, and you exhale and bring them back to your heart. Okay, bring out to the side, wrist roll. Maybe your movement starts to get a little bigger as your breath starts to get a little bigger. And switching sides. It looks like Melanie's sister is frozen, at least for me. Inhale both arms up. You'll push the ceiling away and exhale and fold. Scooping the sternum, halfway lift. Exhale again and fold. Sweep both arms up, come all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Good. Wrist roll. Maybe you come a little bit bigger with your movement. And wrist roll right back down. Switching sides. Sweep both arms up, push the ceiling away. Exhale and fold. Scoop the sternum, halfway lift. Exhale again and fold. Sweep both arms up, come all the way up. And exhale and twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Good. Keep going. Take some wrist rolls here. Maybe hold at the top for a brief side bend. And then back down. Switching sides. Sweep both arms up, push the ceiling away. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale again and fold. Sweep both arms up. Exhale and twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale and twist to the left. Inhale, center. We're going to exhale and bring the right knee up. So maybe you have to scooch to the edge of the chair, chest up, knee up, give it a squeeze, and then we can take some ankle rolls. Definitely tell I spent a quite considerable amount of time on the couch because everything is cracking and popping today. It's like, you know, like when you get a package and you get those little like air sac plasticky things and you pop those. Well, I got those in my ankle apparently. A little bit in my wrist. Switch directions of your ankle rule if you haven't already. We're going to extend, inhale the arms up, and then we're going to exhale, bring the other knee up, give it a squeeze. Ankle roll on this side. Oh, my thing froze a little bit. Switch directions of your circle. Kind of a good news for Elberg people. The internet is being upgraded. Well, sorry, let me scratch that. Let me go back. The internet for global net people is being upgraded. Inhale the arms up, exhale hands to the heart. So hopefully that means that my internet will be faster and there'll be less pausing on my end. Wrist roll. I am friends with the people that run GlobalNet here or whatever, however that is figured out. And she was saying that they've been so crazy busy with so many more people using the internet all the time. Sweep both arms up. Push the ceiling away and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Sweep both arms up, inhale all the way. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale back to center. We're going to exhale, give the right knee a squeeze, bring it up, hug it in. Inhale, extend. Right foot is flexed, and then you're going to lower it down to the floor. And we're going to hold here for a few breaths. Now, your foot is flexed. Your knee, your right knee can have a little micro bend in it. If you want to, you can start to hinge forward. That's going to increase the stretch in the back of that right leg. So anyway, they were saying that it was very, very busy for them and that most people have been understanding and kind and whatnot, but that that some people haven't been, that people have been very impatient and like rude and whatnot. And I was just thinking about how like a lot of us need the internet for work now because we're stuck, you know, at home or working from home. But it's before that, I mean, streaming, you know, Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix. I mean, is that really going to kill you if you can't? And bring that right heel back. We'll sweep the arms up. And we're going to exhale, bring the left knee in, give it a squeeze. Inhale, extend. And then lower the left knee. Or left foot, heel. The left knee has a micro bend. You can hinge forward if that's comfortable. I try to be as kind as possible to any kind of, well, everybody really. I know that the heat and quarantine and just frustrations with life kind of get in the way sometimes and make it more difficult to be kind. You know, I've caught myself recently wanting to say like snarky things or call people out for being well, like somebody had posted something about their freedom of speech being gone because now they can't say racist things, and I was like shocked, and then I wanted to like light into them, but I would just be perpetuating this negativity and whatever else, and it's like clearly there's no argument I'm going to say, bring that heel back, that will change them, but by leading by example. Maybe inhale, both arms up, exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to bring our hands to our shoulders, and we'll take some elbow rolls here to the back. You know, there's these people calling other people out for being racist and calling people names and stuff like that. I mean, I wonder, are those people any better? There's just got to be a better way. And we're going to start to circle the right elbow, just the right elbow. And we're going to start to make bigger circles here. Start to twist to the right. I don't think standing by and letting people be crappy is necessarily the right answer either, but definitely not calling more names. Now we're going to hold that right elbow open towards the back of the room. Taking a couple breaths here. So we're twisting to the right. And then we'll come back to center. Left elbow circles now. We'll start to twist open to the left. And now we'll open up to the left and hold. Left shoulder, left elbow points towards the back of the room or the back of the chair. Notice if you're gripping anywhere, your toes, your jaw, anywhere in between. And then we'll come back to center. Release the arms, shake them out. A couple more shoulder rolls here. We're going to take our left hand and we're going to place it on the outside of our right thigh, and we're going to kind of twist and turn and lean forward here. So kind of lean and twist. The right shoulder kind of rolls open. Notice it changes the twist a little bit than the last ones we've done. Come back to center. I'm going to lean forward, twist to the left. Right hand comes to the left thigh. Inhale back to center. Twist left hand to right thigh. Lean forward, twist. Maybe you start to lean forward a little bit more. Inhale back to center. Right hand, left thigh, lean forward, twist to the left. Come back to center. This time, see if you can place your left hand maybe on your right shin, leaning forward, twisting open to the right. Come back to center. Right hand, left shin, twist open to the left. So here we're going to do it again. Maybe your left hand to the center between your feet or to the outside of the right foot, if you can reach. If you can't, reach as far as you can. Come back to center. Right hand to the outside of the left foot or wherever you can reach. And then come back to center. All right, back to our mountain pose. Take a breath or two here. So we'll take our arms into goddess arms. And we're going to take the legs wide. we're going to bring the right elbow towards the right side of our chair here. So, or towards the right knee. So you can go directly side to side, or if it helps you to bring the right elbow towards the right knee. Either way. Come back to center, left elbow, left side. Come back to center, right elbow, right side. Inhale back to center. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Left elbow, left side. Come back to center. Right elbow, right side. Come back to center. Last one, left elbow, left side. Come back to center. Open the arms wide and give yourself a hug. It's almost too hot to give yourself a hug today. A little bit, maybe. We can squeeze the knees in towards each other. You can cross at the ankle. You can cross at the knee, but we're squeezing everything in towards the midline. If you want to take a different variation of the arms, start to bring the arms towards each other, the upper arms. Sometimes you can take a double bind here, taking a cross at the elbows and then again at the wrists. Take just a couple breaths here, squeezing everything in towards the midline. Notice if you're gripping anywhere. I just noticed that my right toes were all crunched up. And then we'll exhale and release everything. Open up the arms wide, switch your grip so the other arm is on top. And you can cross the legs the opposite way here. Opposite arms, opposite legs. Hopefully you remember, everything is squeezing in towards the midline. You can be crossed at the ankle or the knee, or have your legs side by side and just squeeze everything in. Taking just a couple more breaths here. And then we'll release. Shake everything out. Take some shoulder rolls. We'll open the arms wide and then bring them forward. We're rounding through the back. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, round. Like you have great big angel wings and you're flapping them. And then we'll open up wide and lower the arms down. Back to your mountain pose here. We're going to turn to the right. So our whole right thigh is on the chair. Our left leg will come back. We're opening up through the left hip flexor. So your leg may not come as far back as mine. Maybe it goes farther back. Find a place where you can feel a gentle stretch, nothing super pulling. Now, and also too, your upper body position makes a difference. Now, if I lean forward, I have no pulling here in the hip flexor, no sensation whatsoever. Now, if I start to lean up or sit more upright, then that increases the stretch. Maybe you can even lean slightly back. If you're leaning slightly back, we want to have the core engaged. We're not just dumping into our low back. Imagine keeping that low back long still. It's a lot of things to think about all at once. Take just a few breaths here. And then we'll soften and bring that right leg or left leg back to meet the right. We'll turn back towards the front of our chair. Notice any changes, any differences, and then we'll switch and turn to the left. Left leg is supported by the chair. The right leg will come back. Find your variation on this side of what is comfortable, what gives you a little bit of stretch, but not, you know, overdoing it. Sitting up tall, supporting your spine with an engaged core. It's kind of that sensation when you exhale strongly, your core tightens up. So it's kind of like exhaling and holding it like that. And then we'll bring the right leg forward to meet the left and turn back into our mountain pose. Sitting a moment, noticing any changes between the left and right side. And then we will rock to stand. So keeping the legs strong. Try not to let the knees kind of knock in between here. And then we'll come all the way up. Got Rice Krispies in my knees too. And march it out. All right, we'll come behind the chair. So I turn mine to the side just so you can see me a little bit better. And we'll inhale the arms up. Exhale, bring them back to your heart. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bring them back to the heart. So inhale, arms up one more time. And then exhale, place them on the chair and step back into your downward facing dog. Knees can be very bent because there's a big stretch on your hamstrings. Want the back and arms to be as straight as possible. Eventually, maybe over time, your legs can start to straighten, but definitely don't force it. Inhale, look at the chair. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Inhale, right arm comes towards the ceiling. Exhale, untwist, right hand comes to the chair. Step the right foot back to meet the left. We're back in our down dog. Inhale, look at the chair. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Inhale, the left arm up. Good. Exhale, untwist. Left hand on the chair. Step the left leg back to meet the right. Inhale, look at the chair. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Inhale, one or both arms up. So this is a crescent lunge. The left heel is lifted. Left leg is very engaged, very strong. Right knee is bent. Awesome. Balance is more important than, you know, following the directions to a T. So if you need to hang on, definitely. Put both hands back on the chair. Step that right foot back to meet the left. Back in your down dog. Inhale, look at the chair. Exhale, step the left foot forward. You're on the ball of the right foot now. Right leg is strong and engaged. Left leg is bent. Inhale the arms up. Place the hands back on the chair. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Back in our down dog. We'll inhale, look at the chair. Exhale, step both feet forward. Holding onto the top of the chair, we're going to inhale up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, lower the heels. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Awesome. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, place the hands on the back of the chair. Step back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, look at the chair. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, place the right hand down. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Inhale, look at the chair. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, place the hand. Step back into your down dog. Okay, slightly different now. Inhale, look at the chair. Exhale, step the right foot forward, but keep the left heel down. So for me, I can't have my foot completely straight like I did in crescent lunge. I have to angle my heel a little bit to get my heel down, and then we'll come up. So right knee is bent. This is warrior one, give or take. So a true warrior one, your feet are a little bit more parallel and your hips are square. But if you need to have your foot out a little bit, your left foot out, toes pointed out a little bit, go ahead and do that. So this can be a little bit of a stretch in the back of the left leg. So place the hands on the chair, step the right foot back to meet the left, come back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, look at the chair. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Right heel is down. This is your warrior one on this side. Warrior one is one of those tricky poses that I tend not to teach very often because there's like a million ways to do it. Kind of, and some ways that are supposedly correct don't work well for your body. So, or not everybody's body. And now we'll step the left foot back to meet the right. Get your feet parallel, get back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, look at the chair. Option to hop forward or step. Inhale up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, lower the heels. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Good. We'll come around to the side of our chair or have the chair on one side of us for some balance work. We're going to, I have the chair on my right-hand side to start with. We're going to inhale, lift the right knee. You can reach for the right knee. You can reach for the right thigh with your left hand. You can hold here, staying straight, or you can start to open up the right hand towards the back of the room. Taking a twist. We're twisting to the right. Untwist, lower the knee. Come back to your mountain pose. Notice how you feel. Bonus points for if you're feeling sweaty. We're gonna inhale, lift the right knee again. Exhale, twist to the right. If you can hold the right knee without your hand, you can do that too. Like hold it up without your right hand or left hand. And then come back to center. March it out. Now we're gonna ground down through the right foot. Bring the left knee out to the left. Now it can be left knee pointed out, it can be it, the heel can be in, it can be up. This is our tree pose, the knee joint of the standing leg, because we don't want to create any instability. So we're pressing everything in towards the midline, but leaving the joint alone and taking any arm variation that you choose. Relaxing the face if you can. Grounding down to that standing foot. And see if you can open in a way where like your chest feels more open, your hips feel more open. So like the muscles are moving in, but your energy is moving out. Take a deep breath. Exhale, lower everything down. March it out. Take a moment. We're gonna switch our chair. I'm gonna ground down again through the right foot. The left knee will lift. You can hold onto the outside of the left thigh with your right leg, right hand. Yeah, that'd be tricky. And then start to twist open to the left. Now you can use your hand on the chair. You can release the hand. Maybe you're not very twisty, that's okay. And then come back to center and lower down, march it out. Again, one more time, we're gonna lift the left knee, reach for it if you can, open up to the left. Now, so I was criticized in my yoga teacher training for sounding like I'm self-deprecating when I say, oh, I struggle at this, or I can't do that, or whatever. But after teaching Zumba and having people say, oh, it was nice that you screwed up. You come back to center, march it out. It made me think, sometimes it's nice to know that your teacher also struggles, and that there is more beyond what I'm doing even. So we're going to ground down through the left foot, right toes and right knee point out to the right. You can come in, out, up. I might do a pose that is really easy for me. Or I might, say, this is as far as my body goes, but maybe you could go further. Or, hey, it's okay if you fall down. So down. Take a couple more breaths here, grounding down through that left foot, growing up and tall out of it. Ooh. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, lower down and march it out. And then we'll come around into the front of our chair. We're going to do our one-ish minutes of gratitude and a kind of squat variation. So you can be in chair with the legs together. You can have the knees a bit wide. You can have goddess legs, whatever variation you choose. So we're in front of the chair and we are taking any kind of leg and arm variation that works for you. If you're really sweaty and your legs are far apart, you might slide. And now think of something that you're grateful for, or someone that you're grateful for. Maybe you come a little bit lower. And then we'll come all the way down into the chair, make sure it's still there. Nobody took it on you. We're gonna bring the right knee up and give it a squeeze and rock the leg side to side. We'll then place the right ankle over the left knee, or right ankle to left ankle, and or somewhere in between. Again, that ottoman or block or something in front of you. We'll sit up tall, maybe hinge forward slightly. My aunt or uncle just dropped off my stepson, so the barn is done. I missed it. Darn. Although I don't hate cleaning stalls like I used to. I used to just like completely hate it. Sometimes where I was in my own mind, I would use that time to just grumble to myself, this cranky loop that I would just, as I was cleaning the stall. And now I don't, my mind doesn't go there usually. Sometimes it does, but not nearly as much as it used to. And we'll sit up. Again, you can cross knee to knee or ankle to ankle, and we'll twist to the right. Untwist and twist to the left. This is probably the first chair yoga class that I had to take a shower after. And then untwist. We'll uncross the legs, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Left ankle to right knee or ankle to ankle. And we'll sit up tall. And you can sit here or you can hinge forward slightly. And keep hinging forward. I just need to check on something real quick. There was a strange noise outside. It sounded like something panting. And I only have chickens just outside the door, and they don't pant. So I'm still not sure where that sound is coming from or what's outside panting, but it sounds like a dog panting. We'll sit up, we'll cross at the knee or ankle, and we'll twist to the right. Boy, it really does sound like a dog panting. I actually think it's a tractor in my neighbor's field now because it's so distant. Untwist, twist to the left. So in the Yoga Sutras, I think it's like the first sutra, and it talks about yoga being used to calm the fluctuations of the mind. Clearly, you get to see the fluctuations of my mind like every class. Untwist and uncross. And I'm going to move up so we can do the hand work a little bit closer. I hate being so far away and not being able to see you guys so well. So let's stretch here. So we'll pulling the fingers back gently. And then the other side, other hand. And release, shake them out. And we'll tap. And relax your shoulders down. The heels of the hands. The bottoms of the thumbs. And then we'll punch into the palm. Too hot for that t-shirt. And then we'll switch. Backs of the hands. And switch. And then interlace. Hold and switch them all by one and go again. Oh, my face itchy. And then tapping the web and forefinger. The web between the forefinger and the thumb. Excuse me. And then switch. Okay, and normally we put our hands on a body part right now, but we're gonna do something a little different. So I'm gonna take our hand and we're going to kind of like rub the thumb, kind of circle the joint. And you can kind of pull it, turn it. And then do each finger. So you're kind of wiggling the joint back and forth, circling. Ooh, that one hurt. I had my first real, well, no, not really. My most intense yoga related injury, and it was carrying my bolster. I flipped it over my shoulder, and it took my ring finger back and like bent it backwards and to the side, so it really hurts. And so my hands have been just so sore. And I did that this winter, and then it just seems to be getting worse. I just keep re-injuring it. And then I think because I injured my right hand, I've been doing more with my left, and my left is protesting now. And then if you can rub into your palm. And then switch and do the other one. And now we will take our hands and place them on the challenging body part or body parts. You can close your eyes or take a soft gaze. You're checking into those spots, and you're sending some love, some energy, the appreciation, acceptance. And then we'll slowly remove our hands. And we'll do a little bit more pranayama. So coming back to that breath we did in the beginning. So that is the circled tongue, the rolled tongue, or just a small hole in your mouth here. And you're breathing in through your mouth and then exhaling through the nose. So the breath goes over the curled tongue. At the end of the inhale, you press the tongue into the roof of your mouth and exhale through the nose. Inhale through the mouth. Tongue into the roof of the mouth and then exhale. So keep going on your own, and you want to lengthen the breath as much as possible. We'll do 3 more rounds here. Then at the end of this round, you can sit quietly and notice. Observe, look around. Notice how you feel. We'll bring our hands to our heart. And in the beginning of class, we said an affirmation or an intention or dedicated this class to someone. If you did that at the beginning, you can think of that one again. Or if you did not do one in the beginning of class, maybe you can do one now. And we'll thank ourselves for showing up and practicing together this morning. May we all feel loved, grateful, and connected. And may we all have the strength and courage to overcome any obstacles before us. From my heart to your heart, peace and namaste. Thank you, everyone. And you can